hearts will be disposed to obey thy commandments, and fear our enemies be removed. By thy protection, our times may be peaceful. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. Be the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
You have been participating in praying the rosary. For over 40 years, the praying of the rosary has been sponsored by the men of the Catholic Churches of the Immaculate Conception and Holy Name parishes in Watertown, and their radio friends, each day at this time, Monday through Friday. We express our gratitude for your generous contributions over the years, but now beg for your greater support from wherever you may hear this broadcast. Please send your check to Radio Rosary, Post Office Box 401, Watertown, South Dakota, 57201. Your help is urgently needed if this program is to continue. May God bless you.
And it is time for basketball action here on KWAT, being brought to you by Fisher Rounds and Associates, Perkins Family Restaurant, Daniels Marine, Tecker Plumbing and Heating, Lake Stop 20, Kunkel Snyder Optometric, Stony Brook Sweets, Hometown Building Center, Dutch Boy, Uptown Cleaners, Gather Coffee Eats and Gives, Brian's Glass and Door, Clausen & Sons Construction, South Dakota Consumer Protection, Sharp Automotive, Active Heating, Watertown Dental Care, Glacial Lakes Orthopedics, Culligan, Watertown Family Eye Clinic and Dental Care, Sanford Clinic, Crawford Austis Funeral Chapel, Prairie Lakes Healthcare System, The Blossom Shop, Heilman Homes, Hy-Vee, Northwestern Mutual Insurance, Watertown Healthy Youth, Dairy Queen, Philip Matthews State Farm Insurance, Lorraine Coda, Great Western Bank, Briggerman Insurance, and McDonald's, all great sponsors right here on KWAT Radio.
The purple and gold are coming your way. The Watertown Arrows are going to do it today.
All right, let's go down to Mitchell with the historical Corn Palace. KWAT's Todd Anderson.
Thank you very much, Rod. We are at the Corn Palace, and we are getting set for Arrow basketball here tonight between Mitchell and Watertown. This is a matchup of two different teams, one that's very tall once again, and the other that is not. And we are going to get an early start because we only have about 11 minutes on the board before the introduction of the starting lineups. This is the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show. Coach's comments brought to you by the South Dakota Division of Consumer Protection. I chatted with Watertown head coach Zach Weavick. Coach Mitchell tonight, what do we know about the Colonels?
You know, it's just deceiving, you know, and they have been, you know, we've said this last year, they're dangerous. You know, they're a very, very dangerous team. You look at them this year, I think they're 1-7 right now, but a double overtime loss, a buzzer-beating loss, and their schedule has just been brutal, you know, to start the year. They've faced really good teams here early. They're gaining experience as they go. You know, last year they played a lot of freshmen, a lot of younger kids. This year, they're still, you know, those freshmen are now sophomores. The Jacobson kid is their lone senior. He had a really big game last week against Pierre to raise his confidence up. So I don't know. You know, they're scrappy. They play really, really hard. In the half court, they run a ton of sets and they execute them really, really well. You know, they got a little length and size with Caden Hinker, you know, 6'6", 6'7", and Zane Alm, 6'8", you know, really long, lanky kid. So, you know, they, you know, just like anybody we've seen so far this year, it seems like, you know, they present some matchup problems with things, and they're athletic, I think, as well.
So what do we have to do well against this team? Because it sounds like it's a lot different than Aberdeen.
Yeah, you know, it's not, you know, Aberdeen was very, very physical. And you know, here tonight, you know, not that it's not going to be physical, I just think it's more, you know, their bigs are just more finesse around the rim. You know, us offensively, we're going to have to be able to get some dribble penetration, you know, and that's kind of been the theme here the last couple games. But, you know, I think we can break them down off the dribble if we have the opportunity for. But we got to do it off a ball reversal. We can't try to go the one-on-one stuff, trying to break down. We're a lot better when we get the ball swung. And then we're going to have to hit shots too, you know, and I think defensively for us, you know, this is probably a game where I would like to think we got maybe a little bit more athleticism on the perimeter, where it's one that we need to kind of put a little bit more pressure on their guards, see if we can't get some turnovers, can't force some things on the defensive end that benefit us going into the offensive end, and then, you know, rebounding. You know, going back, you know, we saw the stats again for Aberdeen. We gave up 18 offensive boards, and, you know, it was a backbreaker for us. And so tonight, you know, when maybe size is a little bit closer in our favor, we can't get out rebounded. We got to make sure we hit the glass really well tonight.
Cooper obviously took the big spill against Aberdeen. What's his status?
Yeah, he's in recovery mode right now. It's you hate to see it. I don't know. I've never heard an arena as quiet as I heard the arena when that happened. And Cooper is a kid you want to root for, and you hate to see these things happen to, because he's got a history obviously of this, but he has worked so hard to get himself back, and he's a team, the epitome of a team first kid. I mean, if he could be, we didn't bring him along tonight, but if he could sleep in the corner of this gym tonight while our game was on, just so he could be here for his teammates, he would do it. And so he's going to be recovering. We'll see what all happens. But we're down him tonight. We're down another senior, Jack Ferguson, tonight, who's on a college scholarship visit. And so we're going to be a little different out there on the floor tonight. We had another incident happen today as well, so we're going to be short a couple other guys. But adversity likes to bring out, sometimes brings out some good things. It's going to put minutes in guys' courts that they maybe haven't seen so far this year. It's going to put roles maybe slightly different than what kids have seen so far this year, and it opens doors and opportunities for some. And I think we got the kids that will battle through that. And again, we don't ever make excuses for ourselves. And so we'll go out and we'll compete tonight and worry about the arrows.
Give me a couple of keys to beating Mitchell.
If we can knock down shots, we can defend, and then go back to defend and rebound. I think those are our two big keys, and we'll play hard on top of it, and we'll see what happens.
Watertown head coach Zach Weavick on the pregame show. Let's go right to our next interview. Todd Neuendorf, head coach of the Mitchell Colonels. Coach, tell me about the Colonels this year.
Well, we had a rough start of our schedule a little bit. We played some, kind of played the top end, and we have one senior on our basketball team, and a team that was around last year. A lot of our kids played last year, and starting to really come together. Kids are playing well. We've put together some good basketball games. Felt like we had a couple slip away in the Brandon game. Had the ball at their place, tie basketball game, and had a shot at the end, and then they threw in a buzzer beater to beat us, and lost to a good Sioux Falls Lincoln team in double overtime on the free throw line with 11 seconds with a 1-point lead, and went 1 for 2, and they came down and tied it up, and we had a shot at the end of regulation that rimmed out, and played that way, and then played our first home game here the other night against Pierre, and so we hadn't been home since then, and kids played really well against Pierre, and they feel good about the direction they're going, and we just got to keep that going. We're learning some new things. We made some changes from the beginning of the year, not personnel wise, but how we're doing things and how we're playing, and seems to be, the kids seem to be responding to it.
You say how we're playing. How do you like to play?
Well, we've got two big guys, and I've never had this many big guys in my life. We've got a 6'8" and a 6'6", and we play them at the same time, and so we just we like to run when it's there, but we aren't a running team, meaning we want to run if the opportunity presents itself. It doesn't, we get in the half-court set, then we're going inside out, and probably shoot the fewest amount of threes we've ever shot. We're shooting 12, 13 threes a game, and playing really kind of old-school basketball where we're pounding it down to the post and kind of facilitating everything out of our post.
Do you have guys that want to play defense too?
Yeah, we're trying some new stuff. We defensively, stuff that I haven't done all man, but we're trying some schemes that I have never done before, and I'm trying to stay up with the times, and so we're doing that, and the kids have responded well. We, like I said, we played Brandon and we played Lincoln really well, and I attribute that to, because we didn't shoot the ball great in those games, but I attribute that to our defense keeping us in it. So, it's nice when you've got 6'6" and 6'8", because you've kind of got a goalie back there, so you can get up and guard people, and if they get by you, they got to shoot over that. So, the old theory, you can't coach height, and we have a little bit of that, so we're trying to use that on our defensive end.
Coach Decker told me from Brandon that, yeah, you want to win games this time of year, obviously, but it's more focused everything towards March. Is that kind of your approach as well?
I want to win every time I play. Coach Deckert can say that. He just won the state tournament, so that's a bunch of BS. We're just trying to win. We want to win every time we go out. But no, I mean, you want to get better, but winning gets you better. And, we want to win. And when we're losing basketball games, we're taking things out of that. But I don't believe in a lot of moral victories. And we try to win. And I think you learn when you lose, don't get me wrong. But nothing good comes out of losing. You gotta win. And that's where we're at. And the other night, we won a basketball game for the first time since I've been in Mitchell against Pierre. We won a basketball game that our kids got to come off the floor and sit here the last 6 minutes of the fourth quarter, and that has never happened. These kids didn't know what that meant. And then when the game was over, you and I have seen this many a times, but when the game was over, the Colonel faithful stand up and are standing clapping for them, and our kids are looking around like, they hadn't seen that before. And you learn by that. That's winning breeds winning, and you've got to win. And I know what Coach Deckert's saying, and he's right in his state, but he's coming off a state title too. And I think Watertown, Brookings, all of us guys, you got to win, and because winning will cure a lot of ills.
Todd Neuendorf, head coach of the Mitchell Colonels. Lower level look brought to you by the Hometown Building Center. Watertown playing shorthanded in that JV game, but came up short 58-50. I talked to Maddie about it. Coach, JV game kind of shorthanded for players, but your kids battled.
Yeah, they did. We did a lot of good things early and just kind of kept us around in the game, and then as it wore on, and I don't know if we got tired, but we missed a couple rotations defensively, and offensively, we had a lot of opportunities. We really did. We missed a lot of easy buckets at the rim, and free throws again. We weren't very good there. And if you're going to win close games and tight games, and when you are shorthanded, then you got to execute in that regard.
Positive, a lot of guys getting a lot of minutes.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Yeah, I mean, that's what I told them. I said, complain if they don't get to play enough, and when they do, then they're tired. But it's one of those things. It's just a mental thing, and kids battled, and like I said, did a lot of good things. Just need to find ways to throw the ball in the bucket, and get the points when we needed. There was some timely ones where they got them and we didn't, and then we couldn't back it up with a stop or whatever else. And but yeah, learning, and just years going by really fast, and we need to start figuring some things out.
Lower level look brought to you by the Hometown Building Center. We've got a minute on the clock. Rod Lunning, let's check that active heating and air conditioning weather.
Patchy fog tonight. We get down to 11. Morning fog and maybe some freezing fog tomorrow with a high 23. But overall, Sunday with a high 31, 30 on Monday, at 32 Tuesday, high around 30 Wednesday, at 27 on Thursday. For the final week of January, going to be very nice. Right now in Watertown, with cloudy and 26. And down in Mitchell, they have a temp of 25 degrees.
Active heating and air conditioning sponsors our temperature of the game and weather update each and every Arrow broadcast. So I want to remind you, each and every time the Arrows hit a three-point basket, you call 886-8444. Get registered. You could win a Dutch Boy soft cloth car wash. This is the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show. I'm just going to wait for a second. I believe we'll do the national anthem first, the way they're lining up. So let's take a timeout. This is the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show. We'll take a timeout and come back in 3 minutes.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds and Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds and Associates, at your service, at your side, with offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
Have you had questions about security freezes, credit cards, student loans, buying a car, durable medical supplies, elder abuse, travel, etc.? If so, request a copy of the newly printed South Dakota Consumer Handbook, provided by the South Dakota Office of Attorney General, Division of Consumer Protection. Contact them at 1-800-300-1986 or by emailing consumerhelp@statesd.us to request your copy. They're here to help you.
Happy anniversary. I miss you.
I'll see you soon.
Happy birthday. And I love you. So the next time you have something to say, we're here for you.
Hi, this is Christine with the Blossom Shop in downtown Watertown. Did you know that we carry more than just flowers? We have all kinds of gifts along with birthday, anniversary, wedding, and other variety of cards. Stop by and smell the flowers. The Blossom Shop in downtown Watertown. And don't forget to check us out on Facebook.
It's a 3-day sale, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, January 23rd, 24th, and 5th at Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee 64-ounce apple juice, 88 cents. Hy-Vee deli ham, $3.99 a pound. Hy-Vee one-step russet potatoes, 5-pound bag, 99 cents. 3-day sale, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at Hy-Vee.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
This is Dustin with Active Heating. Participation in extracurricular activities helps develop the skills necessary for tomorrow's peers. Active Heating is always striving to be the best, just like the Arrows. Knowledge, trust, communication, and a relentless pursuit of a common goal are what make the Watertown Arrows and our team at Active Heating so great. Thanks, Arrows, for your hard work and determination, and for getting active in our school and community.
This is Dr. Casey Johnson of Glacial Lakes Orthopedics in Watertown. My partners, Dr. Michael Venner and Dr. Jerry Reiber, and I would like to extend best wishes for safe and successful sports season for all of our area athletes. We are proud to continue to provide on the field and in the office sports medicine and orthopedic surgery services for all the Arrow and all Watertown area athletic programs. For an appointment today, call 882-2630 or go online and visit us at glaciallakes.orthopedics.com.
This is the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show. Let's check your starting lineups, brought to you by Glacial Lakes Orthopedics. For Mitchell, Caden Hinker, 6'6", sophomore. Carter Jacobson, 6'1", senior. Zane Alm, 6'8", and a junior. Ben Helleloyd, 6-foot junior. And Lucas Moeller, 5'10", and a junior. Starting for Todd Neuendorf and the Mitchell Colonels. For the Arrows, Dawson Schmidt, 6'3", junior. Brandon Smith, 6'1", senior. Mason Morris, 5'11", senior. Wyatt Berner, 5'11", senior. Evan Faulkner, 6 foot and a senior. Schmidt, Smith, Morris, Berner, Falconer starting for Watertown and head coach Zach Weavick. Arrows are in their purple, the Colonels in their home white. Live audio and video stream on our website at gowatertown.net. It's brought to you by Sharp Automotive, and we are set to go with basketball here tonight in the world's only Corn Palace. Mason Morris at 5'11" will jump center against Zane Alm at 6'8". Official in the circle, ball tipped and controlled by the Mitchell Colonels. Jacobson back into the hands of Helleloyd. Man D by Watertown. Top of the circle it goes to Hinker down low. Little jump hook is short on the rim on the high low to Zane Alm. Down the left side, Wyatt Berner. Berner top of the key area. Well, closer to midcourt circle to Dawson Schmidt. Mason on the left wing to Dawson. Dawson looks at Cutters, goes off a high pick. Drifts off on the right side, goes to the glass, scoops it up, and lays it in. Good strong move by Dawson Schmidt. Arrows lead 2-0. Lucas Moeller against full court pressure. Got it off to Hinker. Cross court to Moeller, still in the backcourt. Hinker jumps it across to Helleloyd. Helleloyd picks up his dribble. Moeller in the left corner with the basketball. Helleloyd right side of the top of the key. Goes right corner to Alm. Alm looks inside, drives on Berner, cut off. Top of the circle. Set shot from there is up and scored by Lucas Moeller. Hits the three, makes it a 3-2 Mitchell lead. Evan Faulkner across the timeline for the Watertown Arrows. Mitchell plays man D. Evan to the right-hand dribble, goes top of the key to Brandon Smith. Brandon gives left side of the top of the key to Mason, way outside to Burner, right corner to Dawson. Dawson on the drive, top of the key to Mason for three, short on the rim. Rebound to Dawson. He'll put up a bank shot and put it in there. Nicely done by Dawson Schmidt. He's got 4 arrows, lead 4-3. 1-2-2, three-quarter court press. Hinker against it. Hinker cross court to Helleloyd. Helleloyd still in the backcourt to Hinker, steps across the timeline. Helleloyd right side on the wing. Helleloyd picks up his dribble. Goes left side on the wing to Lucas Moeller. Jacobson, the only senior on the roster, drives baseline. Jacobson gets inside and is fouled on the drive. And that'll go on Evan Faulkner. For Evan, that'll be number 1, team 1 against Watertown. Mitchell gets a fresh 35. They'll inbound left of their own basket on the baseline. Helleloyd gets it inside right underneath to Jacobson. His little jumper doesn't go. Arrows get the rebound on the miss. Down the right side, Watertown almost turned it over, but Hinker couldn't save it. Arrows will play it in near the midcourt stripe. Brandon Smith tosses it backcourt to Dawson Schmidt. Dawson across the midcourt circle, gives left wing to Evan beyond 3. Evan goes top of the key to Wyatt Burner. Right wing way outside to Dawson. Dawson, little hesitation. Nice give and go to Brandon Smith, who lays it in. Brandon Smith with a little pick and roll. It's a 6. Well, it says 7-3 on the scoreboard. Arrows on top as Watertown tips it out of bounds. Should be 6-3. Dawson Schmidt has 2 field goals. Brandon Smith has 1. It should be 6-3. There we go. Now they got it right. In the backcourt, Ben Helleloyd with the basketball for the Colonels. Helleloyd across the timeline, jumps it right side of the top of the key to Alm. Alm goes right corner to Jacobson. Jacobson to the free throw line, picks up his dribble to Alm in the right corner. Lob for Hinker, right low block. Hinker puts it on the floor, had it whacked away, runs it down. Hinker on the dribble, goes baseline. Hinker, hook pass, threw it away. Loose ball picked up by Dawson Schmidt. Dawson on the break back for the Arrows. Dawson on the drive, kicks it corner. Long setter by Evan Faulkner, does not go in. Rebounded by the Colonels, they run out. Helleloyd down the right side to Moeller. Moeller to Helleloyd, right side of the top of the key. Left wing to Jacobson. Jacobson, baseline drive. Hook pass to Hinker on the left wing. Hinker dumps it down low to Alm. Drop step, turnaround, nicely done. Arrows will not be able to stop that. Zane Alm with the bank shot. 6-5 lead for Watertown. Evan Faulkner out front to Dawson. Dawson goes right to Evan, open for 3, didn't take it. Free throw line, Brandon Smith didn't take it. Brandon drives by the defender, scoops it up too hard. Rebound taken down by Hinker. Hinker will bring it up at 6-6, gives it off to Ben Helleloyd. Helleloyd across the timeline. Helleloyd looks inside for Alm, goes drive, picks it up, top of the key Jacobson, left baseline to Moeller. Moeller, top of the key to Jacobson. Jacobson holds it there against Mandy, puts it on the floor now, works against Evan Faulkner. Jump pass top of the key to Hinker. Hinker looks for Zane Alm, drops into the lane. Nice backdoor to Jacobson for the lay-in. Good cut by Jacobson. Good find at that time by Hinker. 7-6 Mitchell lead. Faulkner top of the key. Goes right wing beyond 3 to Dawson Schmidt. Dawson, right side of the top of the key to Brandon. Wyatt Burner, left wing to Mason. Mason on the drive to the basket. His shot no good. Rebound taken down by Mitchell. They run out down the right side with Helleloyd. Helleloyd holds the ball. Helleloyd gives to Hinker in the right corner. Cross court on the left baseline. Moeller for 3. Got it. Lucas Moeller hits his second 3, and it's a 10-6 lead for the Mitchell Colonels. 3:23 to go first quarter of play. Evan Faulkner, left wing to Mason. Mason way outside. Top of the key to Brandon Smith. Brandon off a pick. He'll put up a 3, but had it blocked by Alma. Loose ball picked out of there by Helleloyd. Down the left side to Hinker. He threw it away, but controlled by Helleloyd. Stops free throw line. Hinker left wing. Hinker had it whacked away, got it back. Hinker puts it on the floor. Goes out front to Helleloyd. Way outside right side. Helleloyd on the drive. Helleloyd gives to Jacobson on the left wing. Jacobson takes the ball outside, goes to Hinker on the left wing. Hinker puts it on the floor once. Cross court, Moeller on the right wing. Right corner, it goes to Jacobson. Jacobson on the baseline drive. Inside, puts it up short. Rebound, Jacobson got his own. Second one doesn't go. Third one put up by Ohm. No good, but draws a foul. Zane Alm will go to the line as Evan picks up his second personal foul here in the first quarter. Zane Alm, 6'8" player, puts it up and in. Alm, a 6'8" junior. Into the game for the Colonels comes Macon Larson, a 5'6" sophomore. The Colonels very young. Into the game for the Arrows comes Jackson Engstrom and also Cale Stevenson. 12-6 Mitchell lead. Across the timeline, Dawson Schmidt. Schmidt top of the key, goes right wing to Cale Stevenson. Cale top of the key to Brandon, left wing to Dawson. Dawson off a pick. Dawson on the dribble. Dawson left wing, puts up a deep three, short. Rebound, tapped around, controlled by Mitchell. They run out down the left side with Larson. Whistle, he gets called for carrying the basketball or palming the ball. Means you put your hand underneath of it and just kind of carry it or turn it over. 12-6 Arrows trail. 2 minutes to go first quarter. Dawson Schmidt left wing to Cale Stevenson. Stevenson out front to Dawson. Dawson has a high pick from Engstrom. Dawson on the dribble. Dawson on the drive. Dawson in the lane. His little floater was short. Rebound picked up by Mason Morris. Top of the key to Cale Stevenson. Can't get it to go. Left baseline Dawson. Dawson turns. Gives on the left wing to Brandon Smith. Smith goes right side of the key to Engstrom. Right wing to Cale Stevenson. Top of the key to Dawson on the drive. He goes to the basket, scoops it in. Dawson Schmidt's got 6. It's 12-8 in favor of Mitchell. Ben Helleloy down the right side. 1:20 to go in the first quarter. Left wing to Jacobson. Jacobson puts it on the floor, goes baseline. Cut off there, hook pass to Hinker. He'll put up a 3, got it, and 1. 6-6, Caden Hinker hit the 3. Cale Stevenson at 5'10", knocked him down and gets the foul, and he'll get a chance at a 4-point play. Wyatt Burner in, Mason Morris out. 15-8 Mitchell. Caden Hinker, nice player, 6'6", sophomore. Puts the ball up and in. He's got 4, 16-8 in favor of Mitchell. Dawson Schmidt across the timeline. Dawson left wing to Wyatt, way outside left side to Cale Stevenson. Burner near the midcourt stripe, works off an Engstrom pick. Wyatt on the dribble, goes top of the key to Cale. Cale gives to Brandon Smith. He backs off, left wing to Dawson. Dawson holds the ball with 12. Dawson top of the key to Brandon Smith. Brandon on the crossover to the basket. Can't get the lay-in, but draws the foul. Brandon Smith will go to the free throw line. Zane Alm gets the foul, his first, team number 1. At the free throw line, Brandon Smith for 2. First one is up and good. Brandon gets a second try, 16-9 in favor of Mitchell. Second free throw here for Brandon Smith, puts that one up and in. Brandon makes it a 16-10 ball game. 1-2-2 full court press put on by the Arrows. Hinker jumps it ahead to Jacobson. Jacobson on the drive, got it down low to Zane Alm. He goes up strong and lays it in. Alm's got 5, makes it 18-10. Arrows will play for the last shot of the quarter. Dawson Schmidt goes right wing to Cale Stevenson. Cale, top of the key to Brandon Smith, left wing to Dawson. Dawson on the dribble with 18. Dawson backs off now with 14. Dawson on the dribble outside with 12. Dawson off the high pick, 9. Dawson kicks it left wing, Jackson Engstrom for 3, and Jackson hits a 3-point set shot. Back the other way, Larson got it to Hinker. He won't get the shot off. End of 1, Mitchell 18, Watertown 13. Second quarter comes your way in a minute.
Before and after the game, make sure you stop into your Watertown Perkins. They're famous for breakfast, but you'll also love their lunches and dinners. Conveniently located at the corner of Highways 81 and 212. At Perkins, you'll find quality fresh food, freshly baked pies and muffins. And it's all in a clean, relaxing, and friendly atmosphere. So come on in and bring your appetite. Your Watertown Perkins will do the rest.
This is Casey from Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living, where we offer the best of both worlds. As much independence as you want with the security that we are staffed around the clock 24/7. Our mission is to help our residents live more active, independent lives. We currently have a physical therapist and restorative therapist as only part of the wide range of amenities we have to offer. Stop in today and see how Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living can offer peace of mind for you and your loved ones.
Life is sweet in Stony Brook Suites.
In that quarter, Mitchell was 6 of 10 from the field. They had 3 3-point baskets, 2 of 3 from the line, 2 turnovers. Arrows 5 of 13, 1 3, 2 for 2 from the line, no turnovers. Second quarter underway. Dawson Schmidt left baseline to Evan, wide open 3, rims out. Rebound, Cale Stevenson though. Cale fires at top of the key to Dawson Schmidt. Right wing set shot by Wyatt Berner is up and in. Wyatt hits the 3-point shot, makes it an 18-16 lead for Mitchell. Macon Larson across the timeline. Arrows playing 1-2-2 zone. Gavin Dagan in the game for Mitchell as well now, and Jonah Schmidt. Schmidt on the left wing with it to Larson. Dagan, right side of the top of the key, goes to Jacobson, right side of the lane. Dagan, top of the key for a 3, rims out. Good block out by Wyatt Berner. Wyatt with a really good block out that time on Jonah Schmidt. And the Arrows will control the ball. Good job, Wyatt. That's what guards are supposed to do. Evan Faulkner back with the basketball for Watertown. Top of the key to Wyatt Berner. Wyatt gives way outside left side to Mason. Cale, right wing to Dawson. Dawson has a baseline clear. Goes on the baseline drive. Stops. Kicks it top of the key. Wyatt, second 3 try. Rushed it. No good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touched by Mitchell, but they're going to give it to the Colonels. They say Mason Morris touched it. He didn't. I have a better angle than the officials, but it's Mitchell basketball. Macon Larson with the basketball across the timeline. Left wing to Gavin Dagan. Down in the left corner to Schmidt. Schmidt jumps it out front to Larson. Arrows playing zone. Deep in the left corner, Hinker. Good shooter. And he nails another 3. 6'6" sophomore has a soft 3-point touch. 21-16 Mitchell. Mason Morris, left wing to Dawson. Dawson slashes, stops, gives to Evan. Evan on the drive to the free throw line. Hook pass to Wyatt. Right wing it goes to Mason. He drives to the basket. He'll lay it up no good. Rebound down to Schmidt. Schmidt to Larson ahead. Leaves it back Dagan to Larson out front. Arrows play straight man this trip. Gavin Dagan with the basketball out front. Larson in the left corner on the drive. His scooper's up no good. Rebound follow though. And out of bounds, last touched by Jonah Schmidt. Arrows didn't block out very well on that drive, and Jonah Schmidt almost had a putback. 21-16 Mitchell, a couple of minutes into the second quarter. Wyatt Berner, top of the key, drifts off on the right wing, picks up his dribble, hands to Brandon Smith. Brandon on the dribble, tries to cross over, left wing to Dawson, fakes the 3. Dawson on the crossover to Brandon, left corner. Caught the ball, stepped back behind the line, and got called for traveling. 5:32 to go first half. Mitchell leading 21-16. Hinker against full court pressure, lobs it off to Larson, ahead to Gavin Dagan. Jacobson left wing, he pulls up for a 10-footer, rims out. Rebound taken down by Mason Morris, fires it ahead to Brandon Smith. Smith dribbles into 4, gives top of the key to Evan. Evan on the drive, Evan to the basket with the body, couldn't get it to go. Hinker, nice job of intimidating the shot. And Mitchell turns it over down the right sideline. Gavin Dagan threw it behind Jacobson and out of bounds. Helleloyd back in the ball game. Alm back in the ball game. 5:06 to go in the first half. 21-16 in favor of Mitchell. Dawson Schmidt advancing the ball. Dawson across the timeline. Dawson left wing to Mason. Gives way outside, left side to Dawson. Dawson off a double high pick. Fires the 3-pointer. It goes high in the air. Doesn't go in. Brandon had the rebound, and Jacobson took it away from him. Hinker down the left side to Helleloyd. Helleloyd front court, top of the key, crosses over, backs off, near the midcourt stripe. Helleloyd lobs it left side of the key to Alm, wants to go high-low to Hinker, not open. Alm goes top of the key to Helleloyd, left baseline to Gavin Dagan. A big battle of bodies inside, and a foul is going to be called on the play against Wyatt Berner, and Coach not very happy about that call, and he is in the official's ear on the sideline. It'll be a throw-in for Mitchell. They'll inbound left of their own basket on the baseline. Helleloyd to put it in play. Helleloyd lobs for Hinker. He grabs it, drop step, little turnaround jumper, doesn't go. Dawson Schmidt had the rebound, but didn't control it. It was taken away by Alm, who got an easy lay-in. 23-16 on the break back, Watertown. Brandon Smith to Cale Stevenson. Whistle. And a hand check going to be called on the play. Cade Hinker gets the call. Caden, his first. Arrows will inbound right of their own basket on the baseline. They lob it into Dawson Schmidt. Dawson hands it off to Evan. Evan put the ball on the floor. Shouldn't have been able to dribble it again, but got away with it. Cale Stevenson for a three, rims out. Rebound down to Alm. Alm gives it up to Helleloyd. Helleloyd heads to the far end. Mitchell leading 23-16. Helleloyd off a Hinker pick. Now drives, goes right wing to Jacobson. Jacobson looks inside. Jacobson to the baseline. Jacobson backs off corner. Jacobson hook pass top of the key to Dagan. Gives back to Helleloyd between the circles. Jacobson right side of the top of the key. Jacobson goes back door to Helleloyd. Lays it up, no good. Rebound tipped out of there. Controlled by Watertown. Evan Faulkner. Evan bounces it right to a defender. Turnover number 4. Gavin Dagan down the left side to Helleloyd. Helleloyd left wing, leaves it for Dagan. Helleloyd left corner for 3, short. Rebound comes down to Mason Morris. Mason ahead to Dawson Schmidt. Goes on the drive, layup doesn't go. Got his own rebound, second one went up and in. 23-18, Mitchell in the lead. Helleloyd across the timeline for the Colonels. Right wing it goes to Gavin Dagan to Jacobson. Free throw line. One dribble and spent it. Backdoor to Hinker. Got it to Alm. Alm brought it down and got tied up, but a foul going to be called on Brandon Smith. Brandon's first, team number 5. Into the game for the Arrows, Jackson Engstrom and also Wyatt Berner. Into the game for the Mitchell Colonels, Lucas Moeller. Colonels will inbound left of their own basket on the baseline. Helleloyd to put it in play, does to Hinker, who fires a quick 3, didn't get it to go. Rebound, Jackson Engstrom pushed and got the foul. Mitchell will inbound left of their own basket on the baseline. 23-18, they lead, 2:42 to go first half. Helleloyd to inbound the ball, looks for Jacobson, not there, now got it to him down low. He turns on Jackson and banks it up and in. Carter Jacobson with 4. Down the left side, Wyatt Berner on the breakback to Faulkner. Top of the key to Brandon Smith. Brandon gives left side on the wing to Jackson Engstrom. Faulkner left side. Top of the key to Wyatt. He'll fire a high arcing 3. Rims off. Alm with the rebound. Alm gives to Helleloyd. Mitchell runs down the right side. Helleloyd fires it to Jacobson. Top of the circle. Jacobson looks inside, goes left wing to Moeller. Lob for Alm, knocked away. And then Alm goes down on the play. Arrows touched it last. Mitchell will inbound left of their own basket on the baseline. 2:07 to go first half. They lead 25-18. Helleloyd to inbound the ball. Comes to Hinker out front. Whistle. Arrows got the steal, but a hold was called before the steal. And that foul goes on Wyatt Berner. His second, and it's 1-and-1 free throws here for Lucas Moeller. Mason Morris will come in the game. Wyatt will go out with 2 fouls. Lucas Moeller, 2 for 2, couple of threes in this first half. 5'10" junior guard. Free throw by Moeller is on the way and right in there. He's got 7 now as the Colonels' lead is 26-18. Second free throw for Lucas Moeller is on the way and right in there. 8 for Moeller. They lead 27-18. Dawson Schmidt back with it for the Arrows. Man D by Mitchell. Right wing pass to Jackson Engstrom. Engstrom gives to Evan, left side of the key. Evan on the drive, left baseline to Mason, left wing to Evan. Evan holds the ball to Mason, left corner. Mason fires top of the key to Engstrom. Engstrom fires right wing to Evan, way outside. Faulkner holds the ball, top of the key. Brandon Smith for a 3. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound, Hinker had it, lost it. Battle out of bounds. Last touched by whom? Last touched by whom? Hinker. So the Arrows will inbound, and they will do so right at their own basket on the baseline. Inbound to Brandon Smith. Mason Morris to Engstrom. The Arrows got a fresh 35 there. Evan Faulkner, right side of the top of the key. Evan on the dribble. Backs into the free throw line. Hands it to Brandon Smith. Goes to the glass. Reverse lay-in. Score it. Brandon's got 5. 27-21-18 to go in the first half. Helleloyd will advance the ball for the Colonels across the midcourt stripe. Left wing to Jacobson. Jacobson fires top of the key to Moeller. Right wing to Helleloyd. Helleloyd to Hinker, top of the key. In the lane area, Moeller. Right wing to Helleloyd for 3. Good ball movement, and it results in a 3-point basket for Mitchell. They lead by 10. Then Brandon Smith throws it away, and Mitchell will bring it back. Helleloyd across the midcourt stripe. 40 seconds to go in the half. Helleloyd, right side of the key to Zane Ohm. Back door to Jacobson, lays it in. Good offense by the Mitchell Colonels. They lead 32-20 with a half minute to go in the first half. Evan Faulkner across the timeline. Evan dribbles the ball in the midcourt circle. Evan got to do something with it. Count started. Bounces it to Brandon Smith out front. Brandon on the dribble, down to 15. Gives to Dawson Schmidt. Down to 10. Dawson with a right-hand dribble. Dawson, top of the circle. Dawson on the drive. Kicks it right wing to Evan for 3, and he rattles it in there. Evan hits the 3. Jacobson back with it. Launches one from half court. Does not go. Halftime score. Mitchell 32. Watertown 23. Let's take a 2-minute timeout.
New year, new deal. Stop in today at Dano's Marine with the new 2020 Ranger boats. Got you covered sales event going on right now. They're giving away up to $2,350 in bonus benefits when you purchase a Mercury-powered Ranger fiberglass boat, aluminum, or pontoon. With the new 2020 Mercury-powered Ranger boats in the showroom, Dano's Marine's got what you need for the new year. Become the most satisfied boat owner with Dano's Marine, your Premier Plus Ranger dealer. West Highway 212 in Watertown, or online 24/7 at danosmarine.com. Model restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
If all you want is a sip of water at the kitchen sink, any filter will do. I want better water in the laundry, better water in the bathroom, better water at every tap, in every room for everyone in my home. Every time, everywhere I use water, every day. So I got a whole home filtration system from Culligan. Now I ask you, how long will it take for you to call the Culligan Man?
Hey, Culligan Man.
I'm Jason Hansen, your local Culligan Man in Watertown. Call us today at 886-4830.
At Great Western Bank, they know that champions play as one. One team with one goal. They know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of coaching and teammates. You can count on Great Western Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit your nearest branch today and become part of a winning team. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
Let the team at Pregame Insurance in Watertown help you with your game plan. For over 50 years, the team at Pregame Insurance has been helping people make good, sound decisions when choosing health and life insurance, Medicare supplement and long-term care insurance, and executing a sound financial game plan. So call Vince or Carla or Bridget Rammel at Pregame Insurance today, 886-9043, or online, PregameInsurance.com. Welcome back to the Corn Palace. We are at halftime. This is the Dairy Queen halftime show. Stats brought to you by Pregame Insurance. For the Mitchell Colonels, they were 6 of 10 in the first quarter, 4 of 13 in the second. That's 10 of 23 at halftime. Be very careful of my cords there, Coach. Thank you. 10 of 23 at halftime. 5 threes for Mitchell, 4 of 5 from the line. 3 turnovers. The Colonels led by Lucas Moeller with 8 in the first half. Caden Hinker had 7, Zane Alm 7, Carter Jacobson 6, and 3 for Ben Helleloyd. For Watertown, 5 of 13 in the first quarter, 4 of 13 in the second, 9 of 26 at halftime, 3 threes, 2 for 2 from the line, 3 turnovers. Dawson Schmidt with 8, Brandon Smith with 6, Wyatt Berner, Evan Faulkner, and Jackson Engstrom each with 3. Stats brought to you by Pregame Insurance. This is the Dairy Queen halftime show. Lower level look brought to you by the Hometown Building Center. Garrett Priest joining me to talk 9th grade basketball. Coach, tell me about the A game first.
All right, well, A game, we had a tough loss tonight. We lost 37-71. Both games, those were probably the most physical basketball games I've seen since I've been a coach. Not a whole lot of fouls were called. Guys are walking off the court bleeding and hurting, but we got out physicaled, and bottom line is when you're getting out physicaled like that, it's hard to get anything going. So the guys are getting frustrated.
Mitchell has great size at all levels. The 9th grade, did they have great size there as well?
They were a little taller than us. They had a couple guys that were broader shouldered, looked like farm kids or something. But like I said, when you're not getting any calls and the players know that, they step it up even more. And there was looked like some cheap shots and stuff going on during both games actually. And but overall, you still got to play. You still got to do the things that we work on, boxing out, protecting the ball, moving the ball around, and we couldn't do that tonight. So.
Any individuals you want to mention?
Joe Decker had 14 points, and Jack Hesh had 10. We went into the B game. It was closer than the A game. We ended up losing 32-59. We had a couple guys that were leaders in that game. Connor Matthews, he had 9 tonight. And I want to mention Dylan Osland. This is the first time he's played organized basketball other than just playing with his friends, and he really stepped it up tonight. He had 7 points, and defensively he was all over the place, and he would not let those guys out physical him. So he wouldn't let them push him around. So I'm really proud of him.
All right, thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Garrett Priest joining me to talk 9th grade basketball. Lower level look brought to you by the Hometown Building Center. Pat McClemens makes his way up here as well to talk about the sophomore game. Sophomore game, it was a close battle most of the way.
Yeah, it was. We just couldn't make a basket.
Yeah, we had good shots too.
Yeah, the whole second half, I thought we had good shots, and we were doing enough defensively where they were turning it over and giving us opportunities. But we ran a couple sets against the zone, and they really extended the zone, I thought, really well. Got those 2 pretty athletic guards that were pretty long out on top. Made it hard for us. But we got, like I said, we had good shots, just didn't knock any down.
Have your kids seen much zone?
No, we haven't. That's why I was giving Wes such a hard time about it. It's kind of like middle school. You don't play zone at sophomore level. Everybody plays man-to-man. And so it was a big adjustment. We talked about some things. It just... you got to attack that zone. You still got to throw the ball inside, and you got to be able to do something with it once you get it inside. And, we just didn't get a lot of, when we did throw it to the high post, we didn't really turn and face and look to attack or look to shoot it or look for the guy, running short corner to short corner. So it's something I think you got to touch on and something I think we can work on.
Any individuals you want to mention?
I don't think so.
All right.
Just me.
We'll talk to you on Tuesday.
Yep.
Pat McClemens joining me, and the sophomores came up short, as he mentioned. I mean, they were in the game. It was a good game. They just couldn't make shots when they needed to, and they had some good shots there down the stretch. Lower level look brought to you by the Hometown Building Center. This is the Dairy Queen halftime show. At halftime, it's Mitchell 32, Watertown 23. Let's take a 2-minute timeout.
Everyone at the Dairy Queen in Watertown is cheering the Watertown Arrows to a victory. After the game, stop in for one of their famous chicken strip baskets with fries, Texas toast, and country gravy. Don't forget to add a sundae, malt, shake, or blizzard to your meal. During the 212 reconstruction, be sure to use the 8th Avenue FedEx entrance. It's more than just fast food, it's fan food. Good luck to the Watertown Arrows and their game tonight from the Dairy Queen Grill and Chill on Highway 212 Watertown.
DQ, happy tastes good.
Are you a competitive parent? If so, keep your kids drug and alcohol free. It's a fact. One night of drinking can undo as much as 14 days of athletic training. Student athletes are expected to demonstrate year-round behavior that reflects positively on the individual, the school, and the community. The use of alcohol, tobacco, marijuana, and other drug use is not allowed. Student athletes need the support of parents, community members, teachers, and coaches. Be strong. Be the influence. Keep our youth alcohol and drug free. A message from the Watertown Healthy Youth Coalition and the Watertown Tobacco Free Coalition. The Ramkota Hotel is the perfect hotel to stay at while visiting for conventions and events and is the only full-service hotel property in Watertown. Minerva is also provided for your convenience at the Ramkota. While staying at the hotel, guests can enjoy an indoor heated pool, hot tub, exercise facility, cocktail lounge, business center, and full-service meeting and banquet facilities, accommodating up to 1,600. Call today to find out more. The Ramkota, 886-8011.
Hey, did you go out for breakfast?
Yep, got a sausage McMuffin with egg from McDonald's, melty cheese, and a buttery English muffin. You?
Cereal. Just dry cereal.
You know, that kind of looks like what we feed the parakeet.
Yeah, it's probably why he's giving me the stink eye.
Good thing I got a McMuffin for you, too.
There's a better way to breakfast.
Get 2 sausage McMuffin with egg sandwiches for just $4 at McDonald's. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with combo meal. Single item at regular price.
We're at halftime at the world's only Corn Palace. Mitchell leading 32-23 here at halftime. This has been the Dairy Queen halftime show. This day has moved along quickly. As soon as one game got done, they put 15 minutes up on the clock and got the next game going. It's only 7:30, and we're already at halftime of the varsity game. So the evening going quickly. Next action for the Arrows will be Tuesday night at home when they take on a very good Moorhead, Minnesota team in the Watertown Arena. And then the Arrows have a doubleheader on Friday night, a week from tonight. We'll have all that action for you here on KWAT Radio. Both ninth grade games went to Mitchell. They won the JV game 58-50. They won the sophomore game 49-41. They lead the varsity game here at halftime 32-23. We are just about set for the second half to get underway here tonight. The Watertown Arrows send out Schmidt, Smith, Mason Morris, Evan Faulkner, and Wyatt Berner. Starting lineup for Mitchell as well. Hinker, Jacobson, Alm, Helleloyd, and Moeller. Moeller tosses it in to Ben Helleloyd. Arrows play 1-2-2 zone. Dawson Schmidt at the top of the zone. Left wing pass to Moeller. Double teamed quickly. Moeller got the ball out front to Helleloyd. Arrows want to double team the wing pass or jump trap the wing pass. Helleloyd way outside right side with the ball. Gives it left side, deep in the left corner. Hinker, he's a three-point shooter, didn't get it to go. Jacobson rebounds, though, missed the lay-in. Alm had the rebound and couldn't handle it, and the Arrows come away with it. Evan Faulkner across the timeline to Mason. Mason on the drive, kicks it left baseline to Wyatt. Mason on the left wing, top of the key to Schmidt. Goes right wing to Evan Faulkner. Back to Dawson, top of the key. Mason way outside left side. Man D by Mitchell. Mason gives left wing to Evan Faulkner. Evan, top of the key to Dawson Schmidt. Dawson works off a pick, splits the double team. Left corner, Evan wide open three, and he hits it. 886-8444. 32-26, Mitchell. Arrows in a 1-2-2 three-quarter court press. Hinker against it to Helleloyd, still in the backcourt. Helleloyd lobs it over on the left side to Hinker across the timeline. To Helleloyd way outside right side. Right corner to Moeller. Helleloyd top of the key. He'll back off as the Arrows switch man defense now. Helleloyd between the circles. Gives to Jacobson left wing. Jacobson holds it high. Jacobson looks inside. Jacobson on the drive. Pull up 10-footer. Nicely done. Jacobson drops it in. He's got 8, 34-26. Mitchell with some half-court press here. 1-2-2 half-court press by the Colonels. Evan Faulkner in the backcourt bounces it ahead to Dawson Schmidt, but the Arrows take a timeout 1 second before a 10-second violation. We'll take it as well. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
Oh, honey, everything okay?
Oh, yeah. Oh, better than okay. You should have seen it. Stopped for gas, then I saw it. Hunting, fishing, deli, snacks, coffee, and I ate, and it was like they had everything I wanted.
Slow down, cowboy. Where is this place?
Oh, come on, I'll show you. It's amazing.
Lake Stop 20 has just about everything you need. Fuel, snacks, beverages, even breakfast made with real fresh eggs. Lake Stop 20, located on Highway 20 in Watertown.
Arrows took a timeout with 26 seconds on the shot clock. You get to 25, it's a backcourt violation, so the Arrows will play it in, and they do so. Evan Faulkner will hand it off to Dawson Schmidt. Dawson advances it across the 10-second line. Dawson to the top of the key. Dawson waits for a pick. Nobody comes. Gives to Faulkner, left wing. Evan way outside right side to Dawson. Now gets a pick from Brandon Smith. Dawson, pull-up 15-foot jumper off the rim. Rebound, tapped and grabbed by Ohm. Ohm gives it up to Ben Helleloyd. He'll advance it for Mitchell. Helleloyd across the timeline. Man D by Watertown. Jumps it to Hinker, right side of the top of the key. Hinker goes right corner to Moeller. Moeller to Hinker deep in the right corner. He turns and looks for Ohm. Lobs for Ohm. He grabs it, double team, muscles it up, but came up short. Ohm hits the floor hard. Mitchell fans and coaching staff not very happy. On the fast break, Evan Faulkner gets the lay-in. 34-28. Jacobson back for the Colonels. Splits the double team. Had it whacked away, then dives on it. Jump ball going to be called. It'll be a turnover on the Colonels, and the Arrows will have the ball. Cale Stevenson in the game. Arrows have drawn to within 6 at 34-28. Watertown basketball. Evan Faulkner will advance it. Evan across the timeline with a right-hand dribble to the right side of the top of the key. Gives free throw line to Brandon Smith. Left side of the key to Mason. Cale deep in the right corner to Dawson. Dawson on the drive. Picks up his dribble. Gives to Brandon on the cut. Can't get the lay-in, but he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Foul is going to be whistled against 21. That has been Helleloyd, his first. 2 free throws for Brandon Smith here. First one is on the way and off the rim, no good. Into the game, Macon Larson for Mitchell. Another Brandon Smith free throw coming here. 34-28 Mitchell, 4:52 to go, third quarter. Brandon's second free throw does go in for him. He has 7. Arrows with full court pressure. Jump pass ahead to Jacobson. Jacobson on the drive. Jacobson in the lane. Knocks down a defender. Basketball goes in, and they're going to call a blocking foul against Cale Stevenson. Jacobson gets a chance at a 3-point play. Cale Stevenson gets his second personal foul. 36-29 in favor of the Mitchell Colonels. 4:45 to go here in the third quarter. Jacobson free throw is on the way and good. Jacobson has 11 in the game. Here's some pressure by Mitchell again. 1-2-2. Mason Morris across the timeline. Gets double teamed. Left baseline to Brandon Smith. Bounces it down low to Dawson. Right baseline, Cale. Quick 3 goes in for Cale Stevenson. 37-32 in favor of Mitchell. 4:25 to go third quarter. Ben Helleloyd goes right wing to Larson. Down low to Ohm. Knocked away and taken away by Dawson Schmidt. Dawson bounces it ahead to Cale. Layup good. Nice fast break by the Arrows. And we're down to a 3-point game. 37-34. Helleloyd across the timeline. The Colonels have not gone inside. And they could totally dominate this game inside. Jacobson, top of the key to Hinker. 6'6 sophomore's 3 doesn't go. They just aren't going inside. Evan Faulkner hands it off to Dawson. Dawson on the drive. His little runner doesn't go. Rebound, foul on Caden Hinker. Arrows will get a fresh 35, and they'll inbound the ball left of their own basket on the baseline. Wyatt Berner in and Jackson Engstrom in. Evan Faulkner lobs it into Dawson Schmidt. Dawson off a pick. Dawson goes on the drive. Left-handed runner will hit the flat part of the rim and spun in. Dawson's got 10. It is a 1-point game, 37-36 Mitchell. Ben Helleloyd across the timeline. Jacobson on the right wing. Jacobson goes on the drive. Jacobson kicks it on the right wing to Larson. Larson out front to Hinker. Left wing to Helleloyd. Helleloyd slashes to the basket. His runner doesn't go. Hinker got the rebound, and then Brandon Smith just took it away from him. Brandon leads the breakout, gives to Dawson. Dawson on the drive, to the basket, lays it in, and one. Dawson Schmidt with the lay-in. And it'll be a chance at a three-point play. Mitchell's going to take a timeout. Arrows by 1. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
Brian's Glass is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes all of the Watertown Arrows athletes good luck during the year. Brian's Glass can assist you with commercial and residential glass needs and is also able to assist you with your windshield needs. For all of your glass needs, contact Brian's Glass at 886-5328. That's Brian's Glass, 886-5328. And go Arrows.
3:02 to go in the third quarter, 38-37 in favor of Watertown now. Dawson Schmidt with a chance at a traditional three-point play here. Dawson on the far end has one free throw coming. Free throw is on the way and good. Dawson has 13 in the game. Arrows some pressure here. 1-2-2. Helleloyd lobs it off to Hinker. Lobs it back to Helleloyd. Still in the backcourt across to Larson, who threw it away. Turnover 7 on Mitchell. Arrows break back. Brandon Smith to Wyatt Berner, left wing. Top of the key to Evan. Evan right baseline to Dawson for 3, way short. Rebound hits the floor, picked out of there by Helleloyd. Helleloyd down the right side into the front court. Helleloyd looks at a 1-2-2 zone the Arrows are playing this time. Deep in the right corner, Hinker goes in the lane, threw it away. Turnover number 8. Taken back by Evan Faulkner. He goes on the drive with the left hand all the way to the basket and lays it in. Evans got 10. Arrows lead 41-37. Helleloyd against the 1-2-2 zone. Left wing to Larson. Left corner, Hinker. Larson left wing. Larson. They just aren't looking inside for Ulm, and that benefits the Arrows. Helleloyd, right wing to Hinker. Lobs down low to Jacobson. Double team. Nice cut to the basket. Helleloyd, and he'll get the lay-in. Arrows break back down the right side with Wyatt Berner front court. Top of the key to Evan Faulkner. Left side of the key to Dawson. Arrows have done a nice job of battling back. Brandon Smith, right wing. Top of the key to Wyatt. Evan goes on the drive. Evan to the basket again with the left hand. Had it blocked out of there this time. Jacobson runs back with it. Hands it off to Larson. Jacobson to Helleloyd. Helleloyd on the right wing. Hinker for 3. Got it. Caden Hinker doesn't like physical, but he likes the three-point line. He's got 3 of them and 10 points. 42-41, Mitchell back on top. Dawson Schmidt across the timeline, left wing to Jackson Engstrom. Hands it to Dawson. Dawson on the dribble drive up top with 2 picks. Works it left side, goes on the drive. Left-handed layup doesn't go. Second try, draws the foul. Good job by Dawson to stick with it when the first one didn't go, and he gets a second try. And now I'm not sure what the officials are talking about, but there were 2 of them talking to him. I didn't see, maybe there was some extracurriculars afterwards. I looked down to my book. Carter Jacobson with the foul. Free throw by Dawson, rims out. 42-41 in favor of Mitchell, 59 seconds to go. Third quarter of play. Dawson Schmidt with another free throw try. Dawson with 13 points in the game. Sends this one up, missed them both. Nope, got the second one to go. It went straight up, hit the top of the bank board and came through. 42 all. Full court pressure by the Arrows. Hinker lobs it off to Helleloyd. Helleloyd back to Hinker across the timeline to Helleloyd right wing. Helleloyd top of the key. Gives on the right wing to Dagan. Dagan left side of the key to Helleloyd. Off an Alm pick. Looks inside for Alm. Couldn't get him the ball, though. Hinker, top of the key, goes left baseline to Jacobson. Again, they don't get it to Alm. Right side to Dagan. Dagan, pull up, gives out to Hinker. Hinker on the drive to the basket, going to be fouled, and he's going to get 2 shots. I thought the foul was going to be on the drive, but not the case. They'll give him 2 shots. Caden Hinker will go to the line for 2. Foul goes on Wyatt Burner, and that is number 3 on Wyatt. Hinker's free throw is up and good. He has 11 in the game now. Brandon Smith comes in. 26.9 to go in the third quarter. Mitchell by 1. Brandon Smith really has to block out down here. He's got Alm at 6'8" on his back. Doesn't matter as Hinker hits the free throw. Hinker's going to get a breather now. This might be his first breather of the game, as Schmidt comes in to replace him. Jonas Schmidt, another sophomore. Evan Faulkner across the timeline. Mitchell by 2 with 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Mason Morris to Cale Stevenson between the circles. Cale gives to Dawson way outside left side. Shot game clock at 10. Dawson on the drive. Kicks it corner. Evan, long 3 off the rim. Rebound to Mason. No good, but draws the foul. Mason Morris got the weak side offensive rebound on the miss by Evan, and Mason will go to the line for 2 shots. Mason Morris at the free throw line. The foul was called on Jonah Schmidt as Mason misses the free throw. Second one coming here. Dawson Schmidt going to get a little bit of a breather. He hasn't been out, I think, until this point of the game. Mason Morris, second free throw with 4 seconds to go. That one goes in. Mitchell will try to get it down court. Helleloyd will get it at least to half court. He'll pull up top of the key, partially blocked by Mason Morris, and that's how we end the third quarter. Mitchell 44, Watertown 43. We'll come back in a minute.
Hi, this is Mandy from Kunkel Snyder Optometric. We're a full-scope eye clinic that offers eye exams for kids and adults of all ages. We have glasses that range from budget to name-brand designer. Our doctors fit a variety of contact lenses, including astigmatism, bifocal, and even lenses for corneal disease and dry eye. They treat eye infections, pink eye, glaucoma, and even remove metal from the eye. We're here when you need us. We're open 5 days a week, have evening hours, and we're always accepting new patients. Call 882-4175 for an appointment or stop in and see us. We're on Highway 81 North in Watertown. Kunkel Snyder Optometric. Your family's eye care is our family business.
Time for a kitchen or bathroom remodel? Walk into Hometown and you can step into many different kitchens and bathrooms set up right on our showroom floor. You can see and feel exactly how your new kitchen or bathroom would look. Our staff at Hometown can help you choose the right cabinets, countertops, lighting, and hardware for your project. If it's time for a new kitchen or bathroom, make Hometown Building Center's showroom your first stop. Hometown Building Center on South Highway 20 in Watertown.
In that quarter, the Colonels were 4 of 10 from the field, 1-3, 3 for 3 from the line, 5 turnovers. Watertown 7 of 13 had 2 threes, 4 of 7 from the line, no turnovers. Colonel basketball as they lead by 1 as we start the fourth quarter of play. 44-43. Gavin Dagan inbounds the ball to Helleloyd. Arrows play 1-2-2 zone. Helleloyd to Dagan on the left wing. Skip pass to Helleloyd, way outside right side. Helleloyd goes right wing to Hinker. Deep 3 by Hinker is short. Long rebound comes out to Cale Stevenson. Cale to Evan Faulkner. Evan across the timeline. Right wing to Mason Morris. Top of the key to Cale. Cale gives left wing to Evan. Evan way outside. Top of the key to Dawson. Dawson on the dribble drive to the basket. Scores the lay-in. Good quick first step by Dawson Schmidt. 45-44 Arrows. Just underway fourth quarter. Man D Watertown. Helleloyd across the timeline. Defended by Mason Morris. Goes to Alm and fouled by Brandon Smith. Mitchell will inbound the ball on the left sideline with a fresh 35. They'll do it 21 feet above the baseline. Hinker to put it in play, does so to Alm between the circles. Right wing to Helleloyd. Helleloyd goes top of the key. Nope, couldn't get it to Dagan, now does. Left wing to Hinker. Hinker looks for Alm on the lob, goes to Helleloyd instead. There's Alm down low. Kicks it right wing to Dagan for 3. Doesn't go. Rebound to Dawson Schmidt. Dawson brings it up himself, fires it deep ahead to Evan Faulkner. Evan in the left corner. Evan dribbles out on the left wing. Evan on the dribble drive. Goes to the glass and scoops it under the defender and lays it in. Good move by Evan. Arrows lead 47-44. Across the timeline is Helleloyd as the Arrows play 1-2-2 zone. Helleloyd way outside right side. Goes right corner. Nope, inside to Alm. Nice backdoor pass to Jacobson for the lay-in. Alm felt the double team, found Carter Jacobson. Jacobson with 13. 47-46 Arrows. 2 minutes gone, fourth quarter. Dawson Schmidt to the free throw line, to the glass with the left hand. Missed it. Rebound to Hinker. Gives it off to Helleloyd. Helleloyd back across the timeline. Helleloyd way outside right side. Bounces to Alm. Low block. Turnaround 8-footer. We'll let him have that shot all night long. Alm comes up short. Across the timeline, Dawson Schmidt. Right wing to Mason Morris. Morris skip pass to Dawson. Left wing. Tries to drive baseline. Left corner, Brandon Smith drives baseline. Scores the lay-in. Good hard drive by Brandon. He's got 9. Arrows lead 49-46. 5.5 to go. Helleloyd across the timeline off the moving Hinker pick. Gives left corner to Jacobson. Jacobson fakes the 3. Jacobson wants to go to Hinker, now tries to drive. He'll put up a little jumper and put it in. Good strong move by Jacobson. Quick timeout taken by the Mitchell Colonels. Watertown 49, Mitchell 48. We'll take a timeout, come back in 30.
Where do you get free popcorn and ice with a purchase? The Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash and Gas Station in Watertown. Fill up your vehicle with diesel or gas and receive $1 off at Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash. And car wash certificates, well, they never expire. For diesel, gas, and a great car wash, get to Dutch Boy on East Highway 212 in Watertown.
Clean up your act. Do it today. Do it the Dutch Boy Car Wash way.
5:18 to go here in the ball game. It's 49-48 in favor of the Watertown Arrows. Brandon Smith will play it in. Does so to Evan Faulkner. Evan looks down the left side to Mason, but comes across the timeline. Looks at a 2-3 zone. Left wing to Mason. Top of the key to Evan. Free throw line, Cade. Right wing, Dawson. Tries to drive, cut off. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Hinker. Arrows will inbound right of their own basket on the baseline. This is where you got to penetrate and look for a shooter. Penetrate, kick it out, but instead the Arrows throw it away. Evan Faulkner with just kind of a quick lazy pass to Brandon Smith and missed him. 49-48, 5 minutes to go in the game. Arrows in a 1-2-2 three-quarter court press. Helleloyd to Hinker. Hinker still in the backcourt to Helleloyd. Hinker steps across the timeline. Hinker on the dribble. Hinker kicks it top of the key to Helleloyd. Back to Hinker. Hinker doesn't shoot the 3. Goes on the drive instead. Across the lane. His runner doesn't go. Rebound tapped out. Last touched by the Arrows. Mitchell will inbound right of their own basket on the baseline. Ben Helleloyd will put it in play. Helleloyd looks in. Looks in. Looks in. Lobs it to Hinker on the right wing. Hinker on the drive. Backs in. Steps. He lays it up with the left hand. Doesn't get it to go, though. Rebound comes down to the Arrows after it was tipped out by Alm. Wyatt Bernard drives to the left corner. Now puts on the brakes. And the Arrows will go on the man-to-man offensive attack. Leading by 1 with 4:20 to go in the game. Dawson Schmidt out front with the basketball. Gives to Evan on the left wing. Faulkner, top of the key to Wyatt. Right side of the top of the key to Dawson. Dawson off the pick. Brandon Smith got pushed down by Zane Alm. Alm gets his first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on Mitchell. So the Arrows shoot 1 and 1 the rest of the way. Into the game comes Larson. Out goes Dagan. 4:10 to go, 49-48 Arrows. Dawson Schmidt tosses it into Evan Faulkner to Dawson on the right wing. Arrows got a fresh 35 there. Brandon Smith, free throw line. Fakes the handoffs, now turns, puts it on the floor, gives to Wyatt. Wyatt top of the key to Brandon in the right corner. Right wing to Wyatt, left wing Evan. Evan beyond three, kicks it left corner to Mason. Mason left side of the key to Brandon on the drive, back to Mason in the left corner, top of the key to Dawson. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Dawson gets a high pick, he'll launch a deep three, rims out. Rebound down to Hinker. Hinker gives it off to Helleloyd. Arrows will play man D. Helleloyd across the timeline. Helleloyd to Jacobson, left wing. Jacobson looks at a high pick, got it off from Ohm. Didn't wait for it, though. Goes to Hinker in the left corner, who's fouled by Brandon Smith. Brandon gets his third. Team-wise, that is 4, and Mitchell will inbound on the left sideline, 21 feet above the baseline. 3:23 to go. Arrows 49, Mitchell 48. Lob pass into Zane Alm. Right wing to Helleloyd. Helleloyd goes top of the key to Larson. Open for three, fakes it. Gives left wing to Hinker. Hinker back to Larson, right side of the key. Off a pick. Way outside, right side to Helleloyd. Helleloyd on the dribble. Shot clock at 18. Jumps it right side of the key to Zane Alm. Back door to Jacobson. Got pushed on the play by Wyatt Burner. Wyatt will get his 4th personal, and Jacobson will go to the line for 2. 3 minutes to go in the game. Arrows 49, Mitchell 48. Jacobson, free throw is on the way and rims off. No good. Arrows have to really block out. Wyatt Burner has a 6'6" guy on his back. Brandon Smith has a 6'8" guy on his back. Second free throw try by Jacobson is up and good. Ties the ball game at 49. Mitchell with some 1-2-2, three-quarter court pressure. Long pass ahead to Brandon Smith. He goes inside, he fakes. Now he'll take it back outside, but got called for traveling with the basketball. Brandon had a 6'8" man behind him, couldn't shoot, but then he kind of panicked a little bit, and instead of getting out of there with the basketball, he traveled. 49 all, 2:45 to go. Hinker to Helleloyd, backcourt. Helleloyd still to Hinker, gets it across the timeline. Hinker on the drive. Basket goes for Hinker, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Wyatt Burner. So Cade Hinker gets the lay-in and a chance at a three-point play. Wyatt Burner gets called for the foul, his 5th. And he'll come out of the ball game, and Cade Stevenson will come in to replace him. 51-49 in favor of Mitchell now. Hinker at the free throw line to try to convert a conventional three-point play. Puts it up no good. Rebound down to Evan Faulkner. Faulkner down the left side to Mason Morris. Mitchell by 2. Evan left side of the top of the key. Arrows set their offense against man-to-man defense. Evan on the dribble, right side of the top of the key to Brandon. Brandon hands it to Dawson Schmidt. Dawson on the drive, puts up a tough shot. It does not go. Rebound to Helleloyd. Helleloyd across the timeline. Dribbles the ball out front. 2 minutes to go. 2-point lead Mitchell. Jacobson, right side of the top of the key. Back pick. Nice defensive help by Dawson Schmidt. Hinker set a good back pick on Mason Morris, but Dawson saw it and helped out. Timeout on the court. 2:01 to go. Mitchell by 2. We'll come back in 1 minute.
Uptown Cleaners will simplify your life with their dry cleaning and laundry service for shirts, suits, dresses, coats, blankets, bedspreads, comforters, and more. With drive-up-to-the-door convenience and same-day service, along with text or email notification when your items are ready for pickup, Uptown Cleaners really does make life easier for you. Uptown Cleaners, 123 5th Street Southeast on Highway 81. Call 882-4041. Uptown Cleaners, proud supporter of Aero Sports.
Hi, this is Angie from Gather. We welcome you to treat yourself at Gather with coffee and espresso drinks brewed from locally roasted beans. We also proudly offer delicious fruit smoothies, apple cider, hot chocolate, and a variety of cold beverages along with tasty baked goods. Gather Coffee Eats and Gifts on the corner of Kemp and 2nd Street Southeast, downtown Watertown. The perfect place to come together.
So we have 2:04 to go in the game. Mitchell 51, Watertown 49. And the basketball belongs to the Mitchell Colonels. They'll inbound left of their own basket on the baseline. Hinker to put it in play. Hinker comes into Jacobson. Jacobson, nice move. He'll lay it up and in. Jacobson with a nice move. Faked out Cale Stevenson and got an easy lay-in. Dawson Schmidt, right wing to Evan Faulkner. Mitchell by 4. Evan on the dribble. Arrows got to stick to their offense. Left baseline, Cale for 3. Got it. Cale Stevenson hits the three-point shot. That's his second of the ball game, and the Arrows take a quick timeout. 1:43 to go in the game. It's 53-52. Mitchell will come back in 30 seconds.
Clausen & Sons Construction will have the same great service that you've come to expect. Ken, Chad, and Jeremy can help you with your residential, farm, and business construction. There's no job too big or too small. Whether it's clearing, grading, site preparation, gravel hauling, road rebuilding, or lagoons, they can get the job done. They sell gravel, crushed concrete, recycled asphalt, and landscape rock. Clausen & Sons Construction have appreciated your business and look forward to working with you. Call 882-3735 today. That's Clausen & Sons Construction in Watertown.
1:43 to go in the ball game. 53-52 in favor of the Mitchell Colonels. Arrows took that quick timeout. The Arrows have 3 timeouts remaining. Mitchell has 2 timeouts remaining. And the Colonels will put it in play full length away from their basket. They had a 9-point lead. The Arrows were able to really put together a nice third quarter and get back into the ball game. Both teams have had a lead of maybe 4 or so since that time. But Mitchell right now leads by 1, 53-52. Caden Hinker will inbound the ball, does so to Helleloyd. Man-to-man full court pressure by Watertown this time. Helleloyd with the left hand across the timeline. Helleloyd between the circles to Alm, left side of the top of the key. Alm goes top of the key to Hinker, right wing to Helleloyd. Helleloyd looks inside, goes to Larson. Larson on the dribble. Larson on the baseline, tried to force it inside and threw it away. Dawson Schmidt on the break back, gives it out to Cale for an open 3, short though. Rebound comes out long to the Colonels. That was turnover number 9 on Mitchell. Alm, left side of the key, down low to Hinker. Right baseline, Larson for 3, no good. Long rebound, Cale Stevenson breaks out. He's got one to beat and draws the foul on Macon Larson, who hustled down the court. So Cale Stevenson will go to the line, and he'll be there for 2 shots. Under a minute to go, 53-52, Mitchell on top. Cale Stevenson at the line for 2 shots. First one for Cale is on the way and on the mark. Nice game for Cale off the bench with 9. Ties the ball game at 53. Another free throw here for Cale Stevenson. Cale sends this one up and put it in. Arrows have the lead at 54-53. Timeout Watertown. We'll take it as well. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
Ring in the new year at Sharp Automotive with a new professional-grade GMC. For well-qualified buyers, take advantage of 0% financing for 72 months on the 2020 Terrain, Acadia, and Sierra. 0% is in lieu of the rebates. Stop in today or shop online at sharpgm.com. Sharps, they make car buying easy. GMC, ring in the new year.
You can count on us. Yes, you can.
54 seconds to go in the ball game. Watertown 54, Mitchell 53. Colonels have the ball full length away from their basket. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. Caden Hinker will inbound the ball. Arrows will play 1-2-2, 3-quarter court press. Helleloyd against it. lobs it off to Hinker. Hinker lobs it back to Helleloyd, still in the backcourt, steps across the timeline. Just taking 10 seconds off the shot clock to do that. Gives you less to work with. Helleloyd gives right side of the key to Hinker. Hinker tried to drop step on Dawson. Got it to Larson. Now he tries to drop step again. Gets double teamed. Nice pass to Helleloyd, who missed the shot. Loose ball battled for. Picked out of there by Cale Stevenson. Cale got it off to Dawson Schmidt, and the Arrows got a timeout. Pretty physical, but the Arrows come up with the ball. And 23 seconds on the clock, and the Arrows take a timeout. 23 seconds to go. Arrows 54, Mitchell 53. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
At Watertown Dental Care, dentistry isn't just a job, it's our passion. This is Dr. Darren Bach, and for over 15 years, my team of professionals and I have built our practice on trust, patient service, and exceptional dental care. We never forget you have a choice. Every decision we make, from expanded hours to convenient financial options, is done to make your patient experience both convenient and comfortable. We invite you to experience our personalized care and attention firsthand. Call today, 882-0747.
Giving you something to smile about. Watertown Dental Care.
Well, you've heard me say it over the years a lot. Got to make some free throws here to win this ball game right now. Mitchell is over the limit. The Arrows, number one, have to get the ball in bounds. They've turned it over a couple of times on inbounds plays. But number one, got to get the ball in bounds. Number two, try to play some keep away and run some time off the clock. And number three, when they do get fouled, you got to make free throws. They're going to put 6'8" Zane Ulm on the basketball to make it hard for Brandon Smith to inbound it. Arrows got to make some good cuts. Brandon gets it into Dawson Schmidt, who's fouled immediately. So 1 second off the clock, and now Dawson will go to the line for a 1-and-1. 22 seconds to go. Arrows lead 54-53. Live audio and video stream on our website at gowatertown.net. Brought to you by Sharp Automotive. Dawson Schmidt for a 1-and-1. First one is up and right in there. Nicely done by Dawson Schmidt. He can give the Arrows a 3-point advantage here. Watertown with 1 timeout remaining. Mitchell with 2. Second free throw by Dawson. On the way and off the back of the rim, no good. Ulm with the rebound. Got it out to Helleloyd. 18 seconds to go. Helleloyd across the timeline with 15. Lobs it to Zane Ulm. Whistle, timeout Mitchell. They wanted to go to Jacobson across the middle, and that was not open, so Coach Todd Neuendorf took the timeout. 11 seconds to go. Arrows by 2. We'll find out what happens in 30 seconds.
No job is too big or too small for Heilman Homes. Want to build a new home? Want to do some remodeling? Need a deck or an extra garage? Call Heilman Homes at 868-1410. Dale has over 20 years of experience for all types of construction needs. That's Heilman Homes for building, remodeling, and now ready builds too. To help you with all your decorating, they have an interior decorator on staff. Call 868-1410.
11 seconds to go in the ball game. Arrows leading 55-53. Mitchell will have the basketball, and they will have it, it looks like, on the right sideline. They got the ball to Ulm, right side of the top of the key. They ran Jacobson across the lane, and Ulm could not get him the ball, so that's why Coach Neuendorf took the timeout. And Mitchell will inbound it on the right sideline. Looks like about 22 feet above the baseline. Jacobson will inbound the ball. Jacobson to put it in play. Does so to Helleloyd. Helleloyd on the dribble between the circles. Helleloyd looks for Hinker. Got it to Hinker. The Arrows have a foul. Ulm looks for Jacobson. Ulm puts it up at the buzzer and hits it. Ulm with a right-handed jump shot about 8 feet away on the right side of the lane and got it to go. The Arrows defended that really, really well, and Ulm kind of put up a desperation jump hook and knocked it down. 55 all as we go to overtime in 1 minute.
You live in the country, or maybe a small community, or downtown. Wherever you call home, Sanford Health is there. To rewrite healthcare so that it fits you, your family, your needs, and your health. To be alongside you as you overcome obstacles and celebrate joys. Because it's your life, and it's our passion. Health lives here. Sanford Health.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan requires more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions. Listen to what matters most to you, to guide you every step of the way, to help you make sure the future you imagine becomes the future you achieve. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, I want you to listen.
Contact Bill Keller in the Watertown office of Northwestern Mutual.
4 minutes of overtime as Ulm will jump center against Mason Morris. Mason got the tip at 5'11" against the 6'8" post, but he quick jumped, and Coach Neuendorf wasn't very happy about that. Mason Morris on the left wing to Dawson Schmidt. Top of the key to Dawson. Dawson gives left side of the key to Evan. Evan on the drive, kicks it left wing to Mason. Top of the key to Brandon. Cale Stevenson to Dawson. Dawson on the drive into the lane. Stops. Back door to Mason. Mason had it whacked away and taken away. Turnover number 6 on the Arrows. Back with it is Lucas Moeller. Hands it off to Helleloyd. We're in overtime, tied at 55. Jacobson looks at the cut on Hinker. Goes top of the key to Moeller. Right wing to Helleloyd. Helleloyd looks back door for Ulm. Right corner to Jacobson. Jacobson out front to Helleloyd. Helleloyd, strong drive, turns in the lane, dumps it off to Hinker. His little jumper short on the rim. Rebound, Jacobson lays it in. Carter Jacobson with the rebound and put back. Mitchell leads 57-55, a minute into overtime. Cale Stevenson, left side of the key to Brandon Smith. Smith, right wing to Dawson Schmidt for 3, and he knocks it down. Dawson with the 3-point basket, and the Arrows lead 58-51. Dawson's got like 20 in the game now. Helleloyd, left wing, it goes to Jacobson. Has Ulm, doesn't give him the ball. Moeller, right wing to Helleloyd. Got it to Hinker down low. Drop step, reverse lay-in, and foul on Brandon Smith. That will send Caden Hinker to the free throw line for 2. He likes that quick spin move to the baseline. He won't spin the other way. He's got to spin to his left to dribble with the right hand. Free throw is up and no good. What you got to do as a defender, you got to play him to his left side and make him spin to his right and dribble with his left hand. He doesn't want to do that. He hasn't done that the whole game. You got to recognize those things as a defender. Got one of 2. We're tied at 58, 2:29 to go in overtime. Dawson Schmidt across the timeline. Dawson right wing to Cale Stevenson to Dawson, top of the key. Dawson on the dribble out front. Dawson has a clear out, goes on the drive, and is fouled by Jacobson. Carter Jacobson gets the foul, and that'll send Dawson Schmidt to the free throw line for 2. 2:14 to go in the overtime. We're tied at 58. Dawson on the far end. Free throw is up and rims out. He's got a second try coming here. He's got to bend the knees and follow through. Especially at the end of the game when you're tired. Dawson's played a lot of minutes. Second free throw by Dawson is up and in. That one looked very nice. Arrows by 1. Three-quarter court, 1-2-2 zone. Helleloyd lobs it off to Hinker. Hinker lobs it back to Helleloyd across the timeline. Man-D by Watertown. Hinker right side of the top of the key. Jacobson way outside right side. Jacobson fakes the 3. Got a dump nicely down to Hinker. Squared himself up and got the little jumper to go up and in. Nice play by Jacobson, and Hinker did a good job of staying patient, getting balanced, and going up and banking it in. Timeout Watertown. Mitchell by 1 with 1:44 to go in overtime. We'll be back and see what happens in a minute.
High school athletics is a huge part of a community. I'm Dr. Ross Schulte, and the team at Family Dental Center would like to recognize and thank the athletes for their hard work and dedication.
And I'm Dr. Amy Schulte. The team at Watertown Family Eye Care is proud of our Arrow athletes. We wish them the best as they pursue their dreams on and off the field.
Family Dental Center.
And Watertown Family Eye Care, a great team, one location, 22 19th Street Southeast in Watertown.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side, with offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
1:44 to go in overtime, 60-59 in favor of the Mitchell Colonels. Watertown will inbound the ball on the right sideline, just a step inside the midcourt stripe. Ball tossed into Dawson Schmidt. The Arrows haven't been able to get Evan open for a three-point shot. He's got it on the right wing. Evan goes top of the key to Brandon Smith. Brandon hands it off to Dawson Schmidt, looking for Evan on the double pick. There he is, three. Ooh, in and out. Got the good look they wanted, but it was in and out, no good. Rebound to Helleloyd. Good offense by the Arrows, just didn't make the shot. Hinker, right side of the key, right wing to Jacobson. Jacobson had it whacked away, got it back. Right corner, it goes to Helleloyd. Helleloyd to Jacobson, top of the key to Ohm. Down low to Hinker, turns, fires baseline. Helleloyd for three, off the rim. Rebound, Ohm. Ohm turns, puts up a 10-footer, no good. Dawson Schmidt flies in for the rebound. Arrows break out with Mason Morris. Under a minute to go, Mitchell by one in overtime. Faulkner holds the ball, now drives, goes to the basket. Nothing there, but he made something of nothing, and Evan got it up and down. Arrows by one with 40 seconds to go. Helleloyd across the timeline. Helleloyd dribbles the ball outside to Jacobson left wing. Jacobson has Hinker, doesn't give him the ball, drives instead. He'll put up a tough shot and put it in. Jacobson decided to do it himself, and he did. Mitchell by one with 18 to go. Evan Faulkner drives, lays it in. Evan hits the floor. Ball knocked out of bounds, last touched by Watertown on the inbounds play. 11 seconds to go in overtime. Arrows leading by one, 63-62. Hinker to inbound the ball, does so to Helleloyd. Helleloyd, right-hand dribble against Mason Morris, knocked it away, but out of bounds. Last touched by the Arrows. 8 seconds to go in overtime, and now a timeout going to be called. The way the official reacted, I thought he was going to call a technical. He did not. He called a timeout for the Colonels. 8 seconds to go in overtime. Watertown by one. We'll come back in 30 as one of the assistant coaches moved Coach Neuendorf away from the official. We'll be right back.
At Prairie Lakes, the collaboration and dedication of our talented team of healthcare professionals allows us to offer the specialty services of a major medical center while still providing personalized treatment right here at home. We are proud to be your regional leader, but more than that, we are proud to be your choice for quality healthcare. Prairie Lakes Healthcare System.
Your health, our mission.
So 8 seconds to go in overtime. Mitchell will inbound the ball on the right sideline near the midcourt stripe. Arrows lead 63-62. Mitchell has a lot of options. Their first option, I would think, is Hinker down low. But they also have Jacobson, who's handy with the basketball. And Alm made the jump hook to tie the game and send it to overtime. So they have a lot of options here. Jacobson will inbound the ball, but now the Arrows are going to take a timeout. So we still have 8 seconds remaining. 63-62 in favor of Watertown. Let's take a break. We'll come back in 30.
This is Dustin with Active Heating. Participation in extracurricular activities helps develop the skills necessary for tomorrow's leader. Active Heating is always striving to be the best, just like the Arrows. Knowledge, trust, communication, and a relentless pursuit of a common goal are what make the Watertown Arrows and our team at Active Heating so great. Thanks, Arrows, for your hard work and determination, and for getting active in our school and community.
So 8 seconds to go in overtime. It's 63-62 in favor of the Watertown Arrows. Again, Mitchell will inbound the ball, and they will do so on the right sideline out near the midcourt stripe. And again, they have a lot of options with Hinker, I would guess, their first option, or maybe Jacobson. Jacobson, the senior, probably is your first option, but Hinker's a good option down low as well. And then, of course, Alm at 6'8". So if they do miss, you got to box out the miss. If they don't miss, the Arrows have no timeouts remaining now. Jacobson to put it in play. Got to force him to go away from the basket. They do. Hella Lloyd in the backcourt. Hella Lloyd lobs it to Hinker, free throw line. Good D by Dawson Schmidt. But Dawson gets called for a foul on the play. For Dawson, his first. That will send Hinker to the free throw line, and he'll be there for 2. So Caden Hinker at the line for 2 with 2.2 seconds remaining. Hinker can give his team a 1-point lead with 2.2 to go. 6'6" sophomore at the free throw line. Couple of dribbles, eyes it, sends it. It's right in there. No doubter on that one. And again, the Arrows have no timeouts remaining here. And 2.2 seconds. Second one coming here for Caden Hinker. 2 dribbles, spins it, sends it. Looks good, it is. Hinker hits them both. Inbound to Evan. 3-quarter court shot. Good! 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 Arrows win! Are you kidding me? Evan Faulkner, 3/4 of the length, banks it in overtime. Arrows 66, Mitchell 64. Oh my goodness. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Happy anniversary. I miss you. I'll see you soon. Happy birthday. And I love you. So the next time you have something to say, we're here for you.
Hi, this is Christine with the Blossom Shop in downtown Watertown. Did you know that we carry more than just flowers? We have all kinds of gifts along with birthday, anniversary, wedding, and other variety of cards. Stop by and smell the flowers. The Blossom Shop in downtown Watertown. And don't forget to check us out on Facebook.
To achieve great things, it takes a great team. Attacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated, they have the get it done and then some team of talented, passionate people who will get the job done right. The service techs and those behind the scenes work together to provide top-notch service that you've come to expect from Tacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated for over 60 years. The business that service built.
Call on the business that service built. Call Tacker.
Great buys this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown. 24-pack Pepsi cans, $5.99. Limit 2. Keebler crackers, $1.88. 6-ounce raspberries, $1.99. Boneless pork loin butterfly chop. Buy 4, get 4 free. An Angel Food cake, $2.99. All this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
At Great Western Bank, they know that champions play as one. One team with one goal. They know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of coaching and teammates. You can count on Great Western Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit your nearest branch today and become part of a winning team. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
And our three-point winner for the night for Dutch Boy is Ron Heiser.
I hope it was on that last 3-point shot that Evan
That should
Falk.
count as 2 3-pointers.
Say that again?
That should count for 2 3-points.
Yeah, you're not kidding. That should count for more than 3 points. But the Arrows only needed 2. They got 3 on a 3-quarter court shot by Evan Faulkner straight on. He banked it in, and the Arrows win 66-64 in overtime on that bank shot. My goodness. All right, let's run down some stats for you. This is the Great Western Bank post-game show. Stats are brought to you by Pregame Insurance. Mitchell, 6 of 10 in the first quarter, 4 of 13 second, 4 of 10 in the third, 5 of 12 in the fourth. They were 3 of 6 in overtime. That works out to 22 of 51 in the ball game. From the free throw line, they were 11 of 15, and they turned the ball over 9 times in the ball game. For the Watertown Arrows, 5 of 13 first quarter, 4 of 13 second, 7 of 13 in the third, 4 of 8 in the fourth, and the Arrows 4 of 5 in the overtime. So what does that work out to? That is 15 of 26 in the second half. So the Arrows end up 24 of 42 for the ball game. Watertown had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 3-point baskets. The Arrows ended up 7 of 11, 8 of 13, 10 of 15 from the free throw line, and the Arrows turned it over 6 times in the ball game. This is the Great Western Bank post-game show. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with more in 1 minute.
Let the team at Pregame Insurance in Watertown help you with your game plan. The team at Pregame Insurance has been helping people make good, sound decisions when choosing health and life insurance, Medicare supplement and long-term care insurance, and executing a sound financial game plan. So call Vince or Carla or Bridget Ramel at Pregame Insurance today, 886-9043, or online, PregameInsurance.com. No job is too big or too small for Heilman Homes. Want to build a new home? Want to do some remodeling? Need a deck or an extra garage? Call Heilman Homes at 868-1410. Dale has over 20 years of experience for all types of construction needs. Building, remodeling, and now ready builds too. To help you with all your decorating, they have an interior decorator
you see very
on
often,
staff.
Coach.
Call 868-1410.
Individual scoring leaders. Stats brought to you by Pregame Insurance. This is the Great Western Bank postgame show. Caden Hinker, 19 for Mitchell. Carter Jacobson, 18. Zane Alm, 9. 8 for Lucas Moeller, and 5 for Ben Helleloyd. For Watertown, 21 for Dawson Schmidt. Evan Faulkner ended up with, wait a second, I got 12. He had more than 12. He had 19 in the ball game, including the game winner there. I left off his overtime scoring because he had 7 points in overtime, Evan did. But anyhow, he ended up with 19. Cale Stevenson off the bench with 10, 9 for Brandon Smith, 3 for Jackson Engstrom. Wyatt Berner had 3, and Mason Morris had 1 in the ball game. Stats brought to you by Pregame Insurance. Coach Zach Weavick joining me on the post-game show. And, Coach, that's not one you see on a regular basis.
No, it's not. We'll take it, though, I guess. We'll take it. Evan Faulkner, man. It was fun ending.
Was a good ball game. They got about a 9-point lead. Your guys did a great job, I think, defensively in that third quarter to spark their comeback, and then it was just back and forth the rest of the way.
Yeah, I thought that second half was as good of a high school basketball game as you're going to see. I just thought it was two teams, how we just said to the kids, it was like punch for punch, and it wasn't just offensively, it was both teams getting stops, both teams hitting a key bucket, and I don't know if it ever really got, once we cut it tied or whatever, I don't know if it ever got more than 4, and it was a fun ball game, really fun ball game, and I just thought I give a lot of credit to Brandon Smith and Dawson Schmidt on their two bigs. I mean, again, 6'8", 6'8", and I thought we did a pretty dang good job on those two tonight. Those two guys haven't had to guard inside a whole lot this year, with Cooper doing a lot of that brunt work, and so those two really stepped up. And then offensively, Dawson was really good, and then Evan had a big second half.
And you and I have talked in the past, you got to have good perimeter defense to not allow the guards to be able to make easy passes to those post players. So your guys in the post were doing a good job of being physical with their post players. But I thought your perimeter guys did a good job of not allowing them easy passes to the post either.
Yeah, and we knew we could kind of come in and pressure a little bit these guys, we're at the stage of the year where we don't get a whole lot of practice time in between games here, and so I really thought, and our kids really thought, the last 2 days we had our best 2 days of practice. The last 2 days, and coaches say that a lot, but I truly mean, we had our best 2 days, and we put together two really competitive, hard-nosed practices, and a lot of it was spent on the defensive end, and we tweaked a couple things. The other thing I thought had been killing us so much was dribble penetration, especially from the top. We just made a couple footwork adjustments with how we're doing stuff, and I think that really paid off tonight. And yeah, our kids bought in tonight, facing a little adversity tonight with things, and man, did they put their heart into this one, and it's nice to be rewarded.
The other thing I enjoy is your 1-2-2 3/4 court press, and it's not necessarily to get turnovers, but it always takes about 10 seconds off the shot clock and gives them less time to run their offense.
Yeah, and Mitchell being Mitchell, where they run a ton of sets, that was kind of one of the reasons for it tonight is we liked them throwing back and forth. We don't need to get steals out of it. We just when we played 7 guys tonight, we can't get in an up and down game a whole lot of times. So now it's shortened them up where they're getting across the timeline pretty much right at 25 seconds, it seemed like, and now they have to get into their set because they're set heavy, and now they got to score out of that set, and if they don't score out of that set, they're in trouble. And so I thought it was really effective night, and our kids, it's giving our kids a place to go right after a made basket, and so they're buying into the concept of it, and we're just getting better and better. And Dawson up top, his length is really effective as well.
Good patience on offense too.
Yeah, tonight was probably one of the nights that we ran a lot of sets as well. We slowed things down, and that was something we kind of worked on the last 2 days. And I think that's going to be kind of us going forward a little bit. We're still going to go out and transition. If we get something right away, we'll take it. But once we get in the half court, we got to be able to break teams down and find our mismatches and go against them. Dawson had the hot hand early, being able to get by defenders, so we rode with that for a while. And then Evan kind of came in that second half, and so you start finding things to get those guys into positions where they can be effective.
And a couple of guys who were forced into some minutes tonight in Jackson Engstrom and Cale Stevenson. They both contributed on both ends of the court.
Yep.
They both scored.
Cale hit probably the biggest three of the game.
Yeah.
When it looked, I think we got down. I think it was down 3, maybe even 4 there, and Cale hit that one right in front of our bench, under a minute to go, and that if we don't make that one, we're having to really work hard for a stop or even foul at that point. So yeah, those two haven't seen a whole lot of minutes this year, so credit those guys for we told them it's next man up, boys, and you're more than capable. You got to play with confidence. You just got to go out and play hard, and they did that tonight.
Coach, congratulations. We'll see you Tuesday.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Watertown head coach Zach Weavick on the post-game show as the Arrows get the win here tonight on Evan Faulkner's 3/4 court straight-on bank shot, and the Arrows win in overtime 66-64. We'll take a timeout. This is the Great Western Bank post-game show. We'll come back in 1 minute.
At the time of death, there are lots of decisions that need to be made by family members. At Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel and Cremation Services, we will work side by side with you as you plan the final arrangements. We understand that planning a funeral for a loved one is difficult, but our staff will do our very best to make this as easy as possible. Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel, where service and caring is our profession.
Hey, did you go out for breakfast?
Yep, got a sausage McMuffin with egg from McDonald's, melty cheese, and a buttery English muffin. You?
Cereal. Just dry cereal.
That kind of looks like what we feed the parakeet.
Yeah, it's probably why he's giving me the stink eye.
Good thing I got a McMuffin for you, too.
There's a better way to breakfast.
Get 2 sausage McMuffin with egg sandwiches for just $4 at McDonald's. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with combo meal. Single item at regular price.
McDonald's sponsors our play or player of the game. And my phone, I don't know if you can hear it dinging, my phone has been dinging with suggestions of the play or player of the game. And you can guess what all of my suggestions have been on my dinging phone here. Dawson Schmidt had a great game tonight. Dawson was really solid on both ends of the court. He finished with 21. Cale Stevenson was really good, big in that second half. He had 10 points in the second half off the bench. Jackson Ingstrom hit that big 3 in the first half. I mean, everybody contributed. Brandon Smith, Mason Morris, Wyatt Burner, all battling inside against much taller players. But, yeah, you're right. I got to go with the shot. The play of the game is the shot of the game there. With 2.2 seconds remaining, it was Caden Hinker hitting the free throw. The Arrows entered the ball to Evan Faulkner. He went straight to the top of the key, released the ball from the top of the key on the opposite end of the court. The ball was straight on. It looked good all the way. It banked and rolled in, and the Arrows win it on a buzzer beater, three-quarter court 3, 66-64. Evan Faulkner's shot at the buzzer, my McDonald's play of the game tonight, and Evan will receive a value meal courtesy of McDonald's. So, the ninth grade games go to Mitchell. The sophomore game goes to Mitchell. The JV game goes to Mitchell. But on a three-quarter court buzzer beater, the Arrows win the varsity game by a score of 66-64.